Northern Maine Class AA Girls Championship game between the Rams of Deering High School, visitors in dark uniforms, and the Vikings of Varsity High School, the home white uniforms. Officials this evening are Mr. Ricker and Mr. Coffin, Mr. LaMont. Official score is David Burns, the Tigers Rolling in the air, and on the score clock is Bruce Chase. Before announcing the starters, we'll introduce each team member. For Deering, wearing number 5, Ashley Matheson. Number 12, Elizabeth Davis. Number 13, Madison Alvarez. Number 14, Lydia Sarapa. Number 20, Cindy Giroux. Number 22, Elizabeth Clark. Number 24, Victoria Camarero. Number 35, Amanda Brett. Across the Hills, wearing number 3, Jenny Stenberg. Number 4, Emily Kelvin. Number 10, Cecilia Dietrich. Number 11, Becky Hartnett. Number 13, Ellen Davidson. Number 15, Hannah Kenny. Number 20, Aaron Eastman. Number 24, Kristen Payne. Number 32, Sophia Hinstrom. Now for the starting lineup for tonight's game, that forward Deering, a sophomore, standing 5'10", number 45, Victoria Moran. That forward across the field is junior, standing 5'7", number 21, Mary Liberty. That guard Deering, a sophomore, standing 5'8", number 23, Delaney Hayes. That forward across the field is senior, standing 5'6", number 14, Anna Pinard. That guard Deering, a sophomore, standing 5'8", number 10, Candy Mastrapasta. I'm sorry. At center, Crawford Hills, a sophomore, standing 5'10", number 22, Jada Adams. At guard Deering, a senior, standing 5'2", number 2, Abby Ramirez. At guard Crawford Hills, a freshman, standing 5'5", number 23, Julia Colton. At guard Deering, a senior, standing 5'6", number 1, Peter Timberton. At guard Crawford Hills, a senior, standing 5'6", number 12, Aaron Morton. The coach of Deering is Mike Martin, the coach of Varsity Hills is Nate Pelletier. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem by the Varsity Hills Band.
We'll be back for tip-off. All right, Seth, you ready to go? This is our first game covering Deering solely. We covered Deering when they played against Portland twice this year. And this is the regional finals up here in Augusta.
Deering in purple and Oxford Hills in white. And a foul.
Is that a push?
It was on Mandy Masterkoska. It's our first, team's first. And underneath is Jada Adams for the roll. So Oxford Hills takes the early lead. Haynes misses the baseline.
Oh, and she tipped it out, but no one was there for Deering.
And Adams there in the paint.
Yeah, Deering player went for the steal, but it just got past her, and player was wide open for an easy layup.
Haynes takes it back to Ramirez.
Setting up the play.
And Oxford Hill is doing a great job covering the paint. And that was Colby with the steal. And Adams going to the line for two. Titherington with her first foul, team second.
6.5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Oxford Hills with a 4-0 lead pending 2 shots. Make it 5. And make it 6.
So Jada Adams has all 6 points for Oxford Hills. Masterkoska with a deep 2, and that's the first points for Deering.
Nice shot, nothing but net. I'd like to see that.
And a 3 by Colby. Miss, rebounded by Garand.
Nice block out right there to get the defensive rebound. That was a nice play. Great heads-up play. Because that ball was up there for a while, and she just waited for it to come down.
And Titherington baseline drive is blocked out. It's rebounded by Liberté. Abby Ramirez, that's her first.
Yeah, I think that was a
Team's
blocking
third.
foul. Well, 3 quick fouls here in just a little under 3 minutes.
Miss. Adams with the rebound and putback. And so far it's been Jada Adams versus Deering.
So there's the time, 5:13 left to go in the first quarter. Oxford Hills 8, Deering 2, and we'll take a break.
So Deering coming back with the ball after the timeout.
Well, you know, it was a good time to call a timeout. You know, the game's it's only a 6-point lead, but you got to get a little composure here because you can't let it get too far out of hand. You're playing the number 1 ranked team.
And foul on Deering.
Wow. Hold on.
It was Amanda Brett. That's her first. Team's 4th.
Must have been a pick or something.
And a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Titherington. She leads the fast break. And a dangerous pass is kept by Ramirez.
Boy, that was great hustle. Abby's career at Deering has been filled with that word right there, hustle. She has been phenomenal in the years that we've been covering Portland against them, and some years we've covered some Deering games. And she is a hustler.
And a three by Titherington brings it to a 3-point game.
Well, a few of those and we'll be tied up.
And for Deering, if Titherington gets hot, those things go quick. Delaney Haynes with her first.
Yeah,
Team's fifth.
that reach and foul, boy, they'll get you every single time when you do that.
Hannah Paranen at the line. And no.
Yeah, no shots. It wasn't in the act of shooting.
But regardless, Deering only 2 fouls away from foul shots the rest of this half.
And it's still early. 3:40 left to go in the first quarter. And to have 5 fouls. Now granted, it's 5 different players, I believe, right, Seth?
Yes. The shots missed. Adams with the rebound and put back. So all 10 points have come the way of Judah Adams. And a charge called on Amanda Brett.
Wow. You know, and unfortunately for Brett, you know, she caught the ball to turn around to shoot it, and she had no idea the player for Oxford Hills was there. I think it surprised her, really.
Myra LaLibby.
That was a beautiful pass, too. Great anticipation on her movement. It's now 12-5, Oxford Hills. 2:35 left to go in the first quarter.
Drives in, it's missed. Rebounded by Eastman. Eastman with the deep three. Front rims it. Adams with the rebound. Kobe with the three. And that brings the lead up to 10 for Oxford Hills, and it's a Deering timeout.
So with 2:19 left to go in the first quarter, there is your score.
And we're back. Ramirez with the ball.
Well, they're going to need to play some patient ball here.
Ramirez drives in and gets the hook shot. Into the corner, it's missed.
All right, another patient possession here and see what you get.
Ramirez to Master Pasqua. It's missed. Rebounded by Adams. And the pace has slowed down since the Deering timeout.
Under a minute.
And a foul in the act of shooting. Abby Ramirez with her second.
Cecilia Dietrich, shooting 2.
Cecilia Dietrich at the line for 2. Hits the side of the rim and out, so 1 of 2 for Dietrich.
So the Oxford Hills lead is 9.
And 30 seconds left to go in the first. Looks like Deering holding for the last shot. And got to run their play.
5
seconds left. It's a 3. It's missed by Titherington. And it's going to be no good on the shot. So at the end of 1, it's Oxford Hills 16, Deering 7. And we're back. Deering with the ball.
Well, the one thing I noticed so far, Seth, is Oxford Hills defense. They are not letting Deering inside at all.
Titherington drives in and gets fouled. It's on Anna Paranen. It's her first.
Well, and I'll tell you, Deering needs to take advantage of every free throw in this game.
So he's at Titherington at the line for 2.
If they're going to keep this a close game, the free throw line has got to be their best friend.
One of 2 for Titherington.
Lead is 8 points here for Oxford Hills.
And it's a jump ball, possession arrow with Oxford Hills.
Well, that was, they almost got the ball. Got tipped.
And it's blocked and out of bounds on Oxford Hills. Haynes misses. Or Giroux. And a travel called on Morton.
Yeah, I think she was all set for the layup, and the Deering player came in and she could see it out of the corner of her eye and stopped and started up again, and there's your travel. So a good defensive play right there for Deering.
Miscommunication between Master Pasqua and Titherington leads to the turnover.
6 minutes left to go in the first half. 16-8, Oxford Hills.
Deering.
Foul number 5, Ashley Matheson. Personal foul number 1.
Ashley Matheson with her first. Eric Morton shooting 2 at the line.
Gets the first one.
So both are good.
It's now back up to a 10-point lead for Oxford Hills.
Brett takes the pass off the knee. It's a turnover, but Deering on the other end, preventing the fast break points.
Well, you know, and that's always a good thing. You don't want to give away too easy points. You got to make them work for it.
And it rolls out. Adams with the rebound.
So that was a travel. She stumbled a little bit, I think, dragged her foot. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Oxford Hills 18, Deering 8.
Miss by Brett.
A little too hot off the backboard.
Rolls out. A scrum to jump ball. Possession arrow with Deering. Ramirez gets fouled and count the bucket.
Well, you know, that's the second time she's driven inside to score a basket. You know, maybe we got a play right there.
Jada Adams with her first. It's the team's second. So 3-point play completed, and only 2 fouls for Oxford Hills, so they've kept away from Deering getting to the free throw line. But Deering they have 7. It's a 3, it's missed. Rebounded by Haynes, and it was stolen by Adams. Nothing could go on that possession for Oxford Hills.
Was that Haynes?
3 by, and it's saved by Haynes.
Oh, man.
A runner and a blocking foul on Oxford Hills, and the coach not too happy with the call.
Wow, that was unbelievable save by Haynes to keep that ball in bounds.
Titherington at the line for 2.
And they've chipped the lead down to 6. And she gets this, it's down to 5. They'll have cut the lead back down in half, down to 5 points. And like I said earlier, the free throw line has got to be their friend.
And both are good. And
you know, you mentioned that this is only their 3rd trip to the free throw line, and they've gotten 4 points out of it. So,
every foul committed by Deering in the next 3 minutes is free throws for Oxford Hills. And Titherington getting in there to force the jump ball.
Well, you know, Deering didn't end up with it, but they disrupted the play.
And it's Oxford Hills possession. It's under 3 to go. And since Deering took their timeout and a kick, ever since Deering took that timeout, the pace of play has gone down significantly, which has favored Deering. 3, rimmed. Titherington with the rebound. Ramirez with the ball. And travel for Ramirez. And Colby, recognizing that Ramirez goes in and out with her dribble to try to get to the basket, forced her to pick up the ball. The 3. Thrown off of Titherington.
So 2:17 left to go in the first half. It's Oxford Hills 18, Deering 13.
And Titherington with the steal to Haynes. Haynes baseline drive, misses. It's rebounded by Colby. And a travel on Adams.
Well, 2 minutes left to go in the first half.
And what was a double-digit lead for Oxford Hills is down to 5.
And speaking about 5, I'd have to say the last 5 minutes of this game has definitely turned around for Deering.
Titherington gets fouled by Judah Adams and a
Who's the technical on?
technical.
Who is the technical on?
So 2 quick fouls. So 2 quick fouls by Jada Adams. And Titherington at the line.
It's down to a 4-point lead.
Shooting 2. I think she's shooting.
I think she shot 2 for the technical and then 2 for her fouls.
I believe so.
Oh, and the lead now is down to 2 and possession to Deering with the opportunity to tie this ball game up. What a turnaround. Boy, those Deering girls really stayed in this and didn't lose composure, and they have a chance to tie this ball game up. That says a lot for this team.
Titherington decides not to go into the paint. To Brett Masterpasqua. It's rebounded by Colby, and she brings it all the way down. It's rimmed out. 3. And the friendly roll.
Well, leads back up to 5.
Titherington drives in and banks it in.
That was a beautiful hesitation. She got her defender to leave her feet and went right around. Lead down to 3. With 30 seconds left to go in the first half. They can stop this and get the ball.
Oxford Hills turned the ball over and see if Deering opts to take the final shot. Haynes sees an opening and it closes pretty quickly.
Ooh.
Off of Amanda Brett.
3.1 seconds left to go. Enough time for Oxford Hills to get the ball up. Deering's got to play some tough D here. Can't let him get up there and shoot the ball. Got to stop him.
Final shot of the half almost goes in. So the score is 21-18 Oxford Hills over Deering.
And Deering played a great second half of this second quarter.
And like I said, after that timeout, I mean, Deering they looked rushed, and nothing was going for them on offense. And when they took that timeout, the coach probably told them to settle down. We're still in this. We still have the rest of the game to come back, and they showed up, and that's why it's only a 3-point lead.
Yeah, it's a whole new ball game. I think early on, Oxford Hills thought they were really moving the ball. They were playing some tenacious defense. Deering couldn't get the ball inside at all, and then it just flipped. And we got ourselves a ball game, and we'll catch you with second half action in the blink of an eye.
And here we go for the start of the second half. Deering with the ball. Ramirez with the miss, and saved by Morton. Three. It goes up. And it's a foul.
Foul number 21. Already eliminated. Personal foul number 1. Team foul number 1.
It's Maury LaLiberty with her first. Team's first.
Ooh.
And it's charge on Deering. It's on Titherington. It's a second.
That could have went either way. It looked like a push, looked like a charge, looked like a travel. Take your pick.
Deering.
And what's it look like? Oxford Hill's going to play keep away here.
And a steal by Haynes. She has the ball knocked away from her.
Well,
Deering will keep it.
And they were playing keep away, and that's what happens sometimes. You keep throwing that ball around, eventually you're going to lose it.
Titherington with a 3. Rebounded by Brett. And Brett gets the 2.
Boy, that was a heads-up play. To stop, turn around, look where the basket was, and throw it up. We got a 1-point ball game now.
And a 3. It's rimmed out. And Karingen rips the ball away for the rebound. And a foul on Deering.
Ooh, is that her third foul?
It's Abby Ramirez with her third.
Ooh.
And that's
5:40 left to go in the third quarter. She's in foul trouble.
3. It's rimmed out. Rebounded by Brett. It's a foul on Oxford Hills. Here it is.
Well, Darren with a chance here to take the lead for the first time in this ball game.
It's Erin Morton with her second, team second.
And there you go. Deering now with a 1-point lead with 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
And Oxford Hills retakes the lead. The Liberty.
It's 23-22, Oxford Hills.
Master Pasqua with a 3. And Deering taking a 2-point lead.
And that was beautiful pass and set up that 3-point play.
And a steal by Deering. Up to Haynes. Baseline drive. Hits off the bottom of the backboard. Haynes puts it back into the paint. It's good. And Deering taking a 4-point lead. And a timeout for Oxford Hills.
And that's their first time out of the ball game. And it's come at a time where Deering is taking control of this ball game. And there's your score with 3:47 left to go in the third quarter. Deering up by 4.
And back from the timeout, Oxford Hills with the ball. Out of bounds on Oxford Hills. So.
Well.
And Oxford Hills was playing the keep away game at the beginning of the quarter, and that wasted a lot of time. And now Deering with the lead.
Three minutes left to go in the third quarter. Well, and now looks like Deering's doing a little bit of stall too, but They got to be careful. Points are important.
Durand gets her own rebound. And Oxford Hills, the fast break. And a foul. And it's going to be on Haynes.
Number 23, Delaney Haynes. Personal foul number 2, team foul number 3.
Her second, team's third. Aaron Morton at the line for 2. Drains the first.
Down to a 3-point lead for Deering.
And it rims out. Ramirez with the rebound. And a dangerous pass.
Yeah, I guess.
Titherington drives in, and it's a blocking foul. Aaron Morton with her third, so that's the second player on Oxford Hills with 3 fouls.
And the Oxford Hills fans none too happy on that call. 6-point lead now for Deering.
And
Ramirez is hurt. And they can't call timeout till they get possession. She went down really hard. And we'll take a timeout. 1:27 left to go. Oh, well, we have a player came in for us, so we will not take a timeout. Wow, she went down hard. And it didn't look like anyone was around her.
a dangerous pass is kept. Durand with the rebound, and Adams with the steal off trying to keep it in. And Oxford Hills ball.
I think they were looking for the foul, but she never touched her. She went over the top of her and hit the ball, never touched the player.
Under a minute, it's a 3. Trimmed out, Durand with the block out.
Well, you have to hope for the best for Abby Ramirez because
Looks like she's being taken to the locker room.
Yeah, I mean that didn't
help.
It didn't look good. It could be anything, a twisted ankle. I'm not going to speculate beyond that, but she went down with no help.
And a double dribble on Master Koskla. It's a major piece that Deering is losing, so the rest of the players have to step up and
20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Deering up by 4.
It's 10 seconds left. Oxford Hills has to do something. It's a 3, and it's drained. Eastman with the bucket at the end of the third quarter, and it brings the game to 1 point. at 30-29 for lead for Deering.
And we'll be back for the beginning of the fourth quarter.
And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter. Been a back and forth game.
And we got a nail biter here. We're 8 minutes away from the state title game for one of these two teams. And this is
Deering can't let up any three-pointers. Adams, mid-range, rebounded by Titherington.
with authority in there too.
And 7 minutes left to go. Still the same score, 30-29.
Every shot's got to be perfect.
And if you're Deering, you like the way the game is being played right now. Brett gets rejected at the basket. Perimeter defense is the big key for Deering. Ashley Matheson, that's her second. Team's fourth. Julia Colby at the line for two.
And we got a tie ball game with one more free throw.
It's a 1 point lead now for Oxford Hills after both free throws. Under 6 minutes left to play. And a timeout for Deering. It's a 30-second timeout.
So with 5:39 left to go in the ball game, it's Oxford Hills 31, Deering 30.
We're back. Deering with the ball. And a travel.
That is unfortunate. Ooh, here comes Ramirez. She's hobbling a little ice pack or something around her ankle. You know, I'll take a little hobbling around Abby Ramirez over many players in high school ball.
Three. Rimmed out. Ramirez leading the fast break. So Looks like she can run. Titherington gets fouled, going to the paint, and she'll be at the line for 2. Erin Easton, that's her first, team's 4th.
Gotta hit this one.
One of 2 are good.
And we have a tie ball game with 4:15, 4:17 left to go in the game.
And every basket counts from here until the end of the game. Smith, rebounded by Titherington.
You know, every time that Oxford Hills has gone into that delayed, it's cost them.
Miss is rebounded by Adams.
Tick tock, tick tock.
And a foul on Massapequa. It's going to be her 2nd, team's 5th. It's under 3 minutes to go, and it's still tied at 31. With the basket to make it 33-31. And a timeout Deering. It's a 30-second timeout.
So with 2:06 left to go in this ball game, it's Oxford Hills 33, Deering 31.
And we're back. See what Deering can do. And it's out of bounds on Deering.
Yeah, I mean, that was a nice set play, but with Ramirez a little slow, I think the ball got away from her.
Deering's going to have to come up with a steal, and Massapequa lays it in, and it's tied at 33 apiece.
With a 1:35 left to go in the ball game.
And that was a timely steal.
Well, you know, like I've been saying, Oxford Hills are going into the stall occasionally, and and it's cost them. They've wasted a lot of time, and Deering's had a steal and another steal, and then this steal for 2 points to tie it. And they're stalling again. You know, if Deering gets the ball and scores, it's not going to leave Oxford Hills with a lot of time. And we're down to a minute.
And it looks like Oxford Hills is wanting to take the last shot. And it's a timeout, Oxford Hills. It's a 30-second timeout.
And there's your score, and there's your time left in the ball game.
And we're back from the timeout. And before we started this quarter, it was 30 to 29. So not too much scoring going on in the fourth quarter. It's probably don't want to make any mistakes. And a backcourt violation.
Yes, you could see that. You could see that.
Deering now has the chance to, with the last shot, and Oxford Hills backed themselves into the corner. Don't know what they were thinking, but Deering with the heads up and knowing that they were inches away from the half court line.
Well, I'll tell you, if Deering ends up winning this ball game, we definitely know the reason why. And it's great play on Deering, and I'm not quite sure what Oxford Hills had in mind. I mean, it's not over yet, but
Titherington with the ball with 10 seconds left, and a timeout Deering with 9.5 on the clock, and it's a full timeout.
And we'll take a timeout. Take a deep breath.
And we're back. Deering with the ball with 9.5 on the clock. See what they drew up in the timeout.
Well, I mean, Deering could force it in there and cause Oxford Hills to foul them.
Oxford Hills has a foul to give, and it's a miss. Brett. And a jump ball. Possession arrow with Deering.
Whoa. Is this a catch and shoot?
And Oxford Hills has a foul to give. And we're going into overtime. So they'll put 4 minutes on the clock, and we'll go into the first overtime tied at 33 apiece.
Boy, you know, that was a great play because Ramirez hustled right underneath, and if she could have got control of that ball and laid it up, the game would have been over. But it got away from her, and so, you know, here we go. And
who gets the ball. And Deering had a couple of shots at the basket. Nothing could fall.
Yeah, and you know the way
they had some time on the clock for Brett to set, turn around and shoot, but at that moment, if you don't know what time's on the clock, you're just wanting to put it up. So we'll get a jump ball at center court.
Well, you know, it is.
Flip sides of the court.
It's Friday night, so no place to be in the morning, so we can play basketball all night.
And looks like Haynes was in the circle, so Oxford Hills will get the ball to start the overtime. With the first basket of overtime. Haynes with the baseline drive, goes underneath and lays it in.
Oh man, was that beautiful.
Adams with the basket and going to the line for one free throw.
Well, at this rate, we're going to bypass how many points both teams scored in the whole fourth quarter.
Adams completes the three-point play. So it's a three-point lead for Oxford Hills. Trying to get the best shot. Titherington drives in and gets the basket. So it's a one-point game. Foul. It's on Titherington, that's her third. Aaron Morton at the line for two. Gets the first one. Both are good. So Oxford Hills brings it back to a three-point lead at 40-37. Master Pasqua driving to the paint, gets fouled. It's on Aaron Morton. That's her fourth, team sixth. So from now on, any foul for both teams is free throws. Under a minute and 30 seconds left of the OT. Deering still needs to find 3 points. And a push on Oxford Hills. So Titherington will be at the line for 1 and 1. And a Prairie with her second. And Titherington shooting 2. So So must have been in the act of shooting. And both are good. And Deering just now needs to get the ball back. Morton going to the line for 2. Titherington with her 4th. Drains the first one.
And we're under a minute left to play. Oxford Hills up by 2 with one more shot.
And it's good. So both are in. So it's 42-39. Deering needs to knock down a shot.
And you gotta do it fairly quick.
Haynes drives in and gets fouled, so Delaney Haynes will be at the line for 2. Julia Colby with her 2nd, team's 8th. So 1-1. And it's no good, so it's still a 3-point lead for Oxford Hills.
And did Ramirez just foul out?
No, that's her 4th. Gabby Ramirez. Julia Colby at the line for 1-1. Point lead for Oxford Hills.
Deering's got to get a 3-pointer up pretty quick.
And a Deering timeout.
23 seconds left to go in the ball game. And there is your score. Oxford Hills 44, Deering 39. We'll be back.
And we're back. Deering with the ball. Needing to get a basket here pretty quickly. Titherington for 3. It's missed. And Oxford Hills with the rebound. And a full timeout for Oxford Hills with 13.4 left on the clock. 44-39 Oxford Hills.
And we'll be back.
And we're back. Oxford Hills needing to inbound. And Adams gets the inbound. And they're going to run the clock out. Matheson with the intentional foul. Julia Colby, who's going to the line for 2. Both are good. Titherington gets the last second basket. Oxford is your Class AA North champions. Bringing out the ladders for them to cut down the nets.
By a 5-point lead, 5-point win, 46-41, and we'll catch the handshakes.
It was a back and forth game for the most part, but Oxford Hills pulls away at the end of the overtime. Deering shouldn't have their heads held down.
I mean, you know, it was a tie ball game with under 10 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, and it could have gone any way. Now we get into overtime, and like I said, in the overtime they scored more points in the 4 minutes of overtime than they did the whole fourth quarter. So we'll catch a little bit of Oxford Hills cutting the nets, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll get the award ceremonies for both teams.
Class AA Girl Awards are Richard Drummond, Athletic Director of Wyndham High School, and Dan Hart, Principal, Guy D. Road Elementary School. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the Maine Football Association, I want to congratulate both teams on their excellent tournaments, their outstanding play throughout the tournament, and their exceptional sportsmanship. As you reflect on this regional tournament, may your memories always be positive. May you take with you a pride in being your best. You represented yourself, your school, and your community with great dignity. In the award presentation, I ask head coach Mike Murphy of the Deering Rams and his assistant coaches to come forward to assist with the presentation of awards. Team personnel, President Madison Alves.
So Deering receiving their awards.
Freshman Elizabeth Trella. Freshman Victoria Camilero. Sophomore Ashley Matheson. Sophomore Annie Mastabaswa. Sophomore Delaney Hayes. Sophomore Victoria Garnett.
So Deering, with a number of players who played a lot in this game, are sophomores.
Junior Elizabeth Davis.
So they're going to have some players around next year with some good experience.
Senior Cindy Drew.
And now we're into the seniors. And
Senior Amanda Brett. Senior Tasia Titterington. Senior Abby Ramirez.
Boy, and she played her heart out too after her injury. So, Deering only graduating 4 of their players. And so things are looking good for next year for Deering.
captains for Deering are accepting the runners-up plaque. And like I said, they need to keep their heads up because this whole season they played great.
You know, and they held that plaque up with pride, and they should be very happy. They had one great season.
In Northern Maine Class AA girls, the award is named in honor of longtime official Edward Brendan McCann. In 2017, the Western Maine Board of Officials and its representative Bob Fontaine are proud to present the Brendan McCann Award, Deering High School #1 Tasia Timberlake.
Oxford Hills is receiving their awards. And their fans,
which they have a lot of over there.
They traveled.
They traveled well. I mean, I have to think that a lot of those fans over there are from Oxford Hills.
And a couple of the key players for Oxford Hills are going to be around for a while. You have Julia Colby, who's a freshman. You have Judah Adams, who's a sophomore, and Oxford Hills also graduating a lot of seniors.
Senior captain Aaron Eastman. Senior captain Aaron Morton.
Now the captains are being called forward to receive the plaque for winning the AA North Champions.
And we want to thank you very much for watching Deering High School Girls Varsity Basketball. Go ahead, Seth.
And I just want to wish the Oxford Hills girls the best of luck in the championship game on Saturday.
Yeah, we're not quite sure who they're going to face, but it was a great game all the way around. And, you know, for any team to reach this point after a long season is a testament to how well they played. One team has to win, one team has to lose, and Oxford Hill's going on for the state game. So good luck to them. They come out of the same division as Deering, so you know, sort of like AFC, NFC in the football league. You know, you kind of root for a team in your division. So I have to say good luck to them. And we'll catch you next basketball season.